Hello guys, it's me, Sir YABZ. So this time, let's explain square of a binomial. Okay, square of a binomial, or sometimes we called perfect square trinomial. Okay, so let's do this. Remember, the square of a binomial is called perfect square trinomial, or the product of square of a binomial is perfect square trinomial. Okay, the square of a binomial consists of yung first term squared lang, then the middle term twice the product of the first and last term, and the last term will be the square of the last term. Okay, so yun yung rule natin. So a plus b squared is the square of a binomial. Then the product a squared plus 2ab plus b squared is the perfect square trinomial. Okay, the same as for the minus. So we have two formula to use. If plus, yun yung number 1. If minus, yun yung number 2. So remember the product rule. When we multiply variables, we add exponent and raising power to a power. So we multiply the exponent. Okay, so let's try example number 1. Okay, so we have a binomial s plus 4 squared. So first, use na natin yung formula. Requirement ng formula is a and b. So we have a, the first term s, and b, the second term or the last term 4. So the formula is ax squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Yan yung square of the first term twice the product of the first and last term and the square of the last term. So yun na yun. So substitute lang natin yung formula. Okay? So a is s, then 2 times s times 4, then last term 4 squared. Okay? Then simplify. S raised to 2, that is s squared, plus 2 times 4 times s. So that will become positive 8s, plus 4 squared is 16. So yun na agad yung ating perfect square trinomial. Okay? So number 2 example, we have, okay, just locate or determine the value of a and b, so that will be our value for the use of our formula. Okay? So a is 3z, b is 2k. So again, pag plus, a squared plus, pag plus yung problem or binomial, plus din yung middle term. So a is 3z squared, 2 times a is 3z plus b is 2k, or sorry, times, plus b squared is 2k squared. Okay? So we have 3 squared is 9, z squared, bring down, 2 times 3 times 2 is 12. Then z and k, just copy, di natin ma-add yung exponent nila, hindi sila magkapareha. Then 2k squared, 2 squared 4k squared, bring down. So that is our perfect square trinomial for example number 2. Now let's proceed example number 3. So example number 3, we have minus. So w minus 5. Our a is w and our b is 5. So our formula, a squared minus, kasi nga minus yung binomial, 2ab plus b squared. Okay, madali lang, pagsundan lang natin yung formula. So our a is b, or sorry, w squared minus 2 times a again, w times b is 5, plus again our b squared, then simplify. So w squared minus 2 times 5 times w equals 10w, plus 5 squared is 25. So yun na agad yung ating perfect square trinomial. So that is our answer for number 3. Now let's proceed for number 4. So we have number 4, a is 5d and our b is 7d squared t. Okay? So the formula, since minus, so minus yung gagamitin natin na formula. Okay? So a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Then our a, substitute lang, 5d. Then raised to 2 or squared. Then minus 2, a is 5d times our b is 7d squared t. Then plus our b, 7d squared t squared. Okay? Then simplify. So 5 squared is 25. Then we have d squared. Then 2 times 5 times 7. So all in all, we have 70. D times d squared. So apply natin yung product rule. So d cubed t plus 7 squared equals 49. D squared raised to 2. So power of a power magiging 2 times 2. So D raised to 4, T raised to 2. So yun na yung perfect square trinomial ng ating number 4. Now, let's proceed to number 5. Number 5, marami yung term. Dalawa yung term pero marami yung A natin. So we have 7Q squared, W squared. Then our B, we have 4W squared. So, wag lang tayong malito kahit marami sila, basta sundan lang natin yung formula. So, A squared minus 2AB plus B squared. So, minus yung gagamitin natin na formula ha, kasi minus yung problem. Okay, so we have A, 7Q squared, W squared, squared. Minus 2 times A is 7Q squared, W squared, times our B, 4W squared. Plus, our B is 4W squared raised to 2 or squared. Then simplify. Okay, so 7 squared is 49. Q squared, power of a power. So we have Q raised to 4. Then W raised to 4. Minus 2 times 7 times 4. All in all, we have 14 times 4 is 56. Q squared, bring down. Then W squared times W squared. So add lang yung exponent. Magiging W raised to 4. Then 4W squared is equal to 16W raised to 4. Okay, so that is our final answer or perfect square trinomial for number 5. Okay, I hope you have learned something from this video. Thank you and God bless. Please subscribe and follow for more.